it's me, Brian, and this is what I'm drinking today. I'm having National Bohemian beer, which is a beer that comes out of Baltimore. According to the Internet Machine, 90% of its sales comes out of Baltimore. The owners of the brewery, a long time ago, also owned the Orioles, back when they played in Memorial Stadium. This is 4.5% alcohol by volume. It says, "Oh boy, what a beer." Apparently, this dude is called Mr. Boy, B-O-H, and they have the slogan, "Live Pleasantly." I have seen this beer a couple of times, and I didn't know much about it, so I figured I'd try it out. It's relatively cheap, low ABV, but I didn't know it was out of Baltimore, actually. And I've been to some Baltimore Oriole games, and I hadn't had this beer while attending those games. It has a little little crest of the Maryland flag down here, so that's another indication of its Maryland roots. By the way, folks, Baltimore is not the capital of Maryland. That's Annapolis. Anyway, this was first brewed in 1885. And I looked on their website. They really just have this beer, and it comes in like 3 different packages, if you will. They have one that's like the Oriole colors, the black and orange, and they have one that's like a bluish, purplish color, with a football in it, which is kind of like a reference to the Baltimore Ravens. So, folks, enough of my talking. Let's crack this one open. Well, it's not starting off well. It's very, very, very light. Not an appealing appearance. So here's the appearance. It's like a straw colored, very light. A lot of carbonation, a lot of head, about like finger's worth. Foamy white head with bubbles in it. A lot of carbonation, though, a lot of bubbles. Let's give it a sniff. Oh yeah, American lager. That's what you get here. Grassy, meadowy, earthy, just like a typical American lager. So, there's probably no surprises here, folks. It's probably going to be just a little touch of flavor, pretty watery, but let me taste it. Never judge a book by its cover. But why did they put covers on books if you're not going to judge them, if you're not going to look at them in the bookstore and say, "Hey, this looks interesting"? Why do that then? Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. Prost, my friends. Mouthfeel is light. So it's a dry, crisp flavor. It tastes just like your ordinary lager. You don't get a lot of flavor out of it. You get a little sweetness, maybe a little like a corn sweetness, but no like lemon or fruity notes, no spices. What else could it be in a beer? You don't get a lot of bitterness either. It's kind of like a watery lager, if you will. Well, it's under 5% alcohol by volume, so I would characterize this as a light beer, and it presents as a light beer with its appearance, and it tastes like a light beer. How would I rate this? I'd give this about a good 88 out of 100. It does its job. It serves its purpose. It is a light beer. It is refreshing. It is crisp. It is dry finish, and it's not heavy on the palate or heavy mouthfeel. It's exactly what it's supposed to be. Now they don't call it a light beer, but with the 4.5% alcohol by volume, you just have to presume that it's going to be a light beer. Live pleasantly. It's the only other, that's the only thing it says on this can. Other than where it, it's not produced in Maryland. It is produced in Latrobe, Pennsylvania. And on the internet, I think Pabst owns it, but it's not produced in Maryland. It's just sold widely in Baltimore, Maryland. Oh, what a beer. I can't say that I would say that about this, but I would say it's a decent beer. If you like light beers, I highly recommend it. If I were at a social event, someone offered to me, I probably would drink it. If there were other options, I probably would look to those other options first. But if this was like the only option, yeah, sure, I would have one. It's free if I'm at a party and they're giving it away. But I don't. Light beers aren't my thing, so I don't think I'll buy this again. I just got it for the review, for your entertainment value. There you have it, folks. One more review in the books. National Bohemian. Oh, what a beer. With the dude with the mustache. He looks like the dude from Monopoly, except that he has like one eye closed or one eye open. And there's no good explanation on an internet machine that I found for that particular look. Stay safe, stay sane, and I will see you on the next video.